Hey everyone, welcome back to Muthu DevHub channel. Based on subscriber request, this is the very first video in my Windows Forms C# series. In this video, we will create a project, understand the form designer and file structure, and add controls using drag and drop or copy paste, including name properties. Perfect for absolute beginners. Without wasting time, let's start now. First, we need to create a Windows Forms application. Open Visual Studio 2026. Click on Create a New Project. Please look at my mouse. Click Create a New Project. From the list, select Windows Forms app. Alternatively, you can type, see here, Windows Forms app. Please always ensure you are selecting the correct language, C#. So I select Windows Forms app. I already confirmed I selected correct language, which is C#. Press next. Please type a project name as simple interest app and choose your location where you want to save the project. Press next. Choose your .NET framework. I leave as it is. I want .NET 10. Then click create. Now we can see the project is created successfully. How we can confirm? This is called project. Simple interest app were just now created, and this is a solution. Solution means we can have multiple projects under a solution. So now we have only one project for this demo. In the upcoming series, we will have multiple projects under the same solution. Before we start adding controls, let's understand the file structure. In the Solution Explorer, expand the Simple Interest app. You can look for form1.cs. In the form1.cs, this is where we write the logic and event handling code. For example, right-click on the form1.cs and look for view code. See here, this is where we are going to write a code. I will explain how to write the backend logic in this video. Don't worry about it. Now let's jump to Solution Explorer again. You can look for form1.designer.cs. Form1.designer.cs is automatically generated by Visual Studio. It stores the code for all the controls you add in the design view. You should not edit this file manually. Don't worry about this. I will show you later in this video. If I show you everything at this stage, you may get confused. Now we are discussing about the file structure only. So don't worry about this. Next, we jump to form1.resx. This is the resource file that stores the icons, images, and other resources for the form. This one also not very much important at this stage. We can leave as it is. Okay, now we jump back to form1.cs. Just I double click on that. I can come back to my design view page. We used to call this is the visual designer. Here we can drag and drop controls like text box, button, label, and data grid view. For instance, go to toolbox. Just you can drag and drop. Whatever you want, you can drag and drop. See what a very nice feature introduced by Microsoft. Without writing any single piece of code, we can simply drag and drop. This is very valuable features for beginners. Now I am going to remove these controls. I don't want these controls as of now. What I do, if you don't want controls, select the control and press delete. If you want to delete all the controls, control plus A. See here, the controls are selected. Then you press the delete key. Now I want to delete them. Nice, we deleted the controls. Wonderful. Now we are going to add the controls to the form. How we are going to add the controls? Open the toolbox. In case in your Visual Studio, this toolbox is not visible, go to View and look for Toolbox. See here, just you can click on Toolbox. Nice. Now we are going to add some labels, text boxes, button, and data grid view. Go to Toolbox, look for Common Controls. We need 4 labels, 3 text boxes, 1 button, and 1 data grid view for this demo. So first I look for label. Left click on the mouse, drag and drop. Nice. See what a wonderful feature provided by Microsoft. Similarly, I want 3 labels. So simply drag and drop. Again, drag and drop. Again, drag and drop. Nice feature. Great. You can realign the controls. Wonderful. See here, you can see the aligning controls easily. You can easily confirm we are aligning the controls properly. Now we created labels. Similarly, we need to drag and drop text boxes. We want totally 3 text boxes. So look for text box. This is the text box. In case you couldn't find the text box, you feel very hard to find the text box. What you can do? Simply you can type text. See, you can see the text box. So simply you can drag and drop. Nice, we have a text box. Similarly, I want 2 more text boxes. Now I'm going to give you a very useful tip. What is that? If you simply go and drag and drop, it will get bored. Suppose I want 10 controls, 10 text boxes. Will it be a good practice? Drag and drop, again drag and drop. Do you feel convenient? No. If you are a good developer, please don't follow these steps. I give you very useful tips, which is copy and paste. So now I'm going to remove the control. What I do, simply copy this, copy the control, select, copy, again control V. See, nice. We have one more control. Again, control V. How many times you want new control? You can press control V, control V. That's it. For this demo, we want only 3 text boxes. Great, we created 3 text boxes. Next, we want one button. This is the button. Drag and drop. Wonderful. Finally, we want one data grid view. Look for data grid view. See here, this is the data grid view. Drag and drop. Awesome. We created the required controls nicely. Excellent. We created required labels, text boxes, button, and data grid view. What is the next step? You need to define the properties for each controls. What is the properties? Properties window is very useful. You can change the text, color, size, and many other properties for each control. How we can change the property? You can select label. When you select label, automatically the properties window appear. This is the behavior for the label 1. If you want to change the color, for example, now I'm going to change the for color. See here, the color changed. Without writing single piece of code, the color is automatically changing. Now I don't want color change. Actually, I don't want color change. So what I do, I press Control Z. If you are a good developer, you need to know some shortcut keys. Now what I did undo. You can go to edit menu. See here, this is the undo. If you want the color again, you can press Control Y. So I press Control Y. See, color is back. If you don't want the color, you can press Control Z. See, nice feature. Okay. In case in your Visual Studio, if the properties window is not appearing, you can go to View, look for Property, look for Properties window. Press the Properties window. That's it. It will appear on your Visual Studio. Okay, great. Now we are going to define a property for each label, text box, button, and data grid. First, we'll go for label 1. Find the text property. Where is text property? Yeah, here you go. This is the text property. We have to set a label name. What is the proper naming convention here? I want a label as principal. This video is about how to create a simple calculator using C# language. So I am providing a meaningful name which is principal. How to change the text? After type your desired name, just you press enter key. Once you press enter key, it will automatically appear to the label. Once you press the enter key, the text automatically appears on the label. Similarly, you can look for text property again for label 2. Double click on label 2, then type rate. Press enter. See, nice. Select label 3 again. Go to properties window, double click on the properties, double click on the text property, type time. These are all user defined names. You can define what you want. Next, select label 4, double click on the text property, type result. Well done, we created meaningful text for the labels. I hope now you understand how the properties are very useful. In the next video, we will learn how to set up the properties for text box controls, including data grid view and also button control. And we will also learn how to write a C# code in the backend logic.